it doesn't pop up, but that's a supermarket already right there from there to there. So you don't have to go very far. Here's a hospital as well, right there. So I mean, you do have, here's another Soriana right here. So all of this is super close. And if you want to know where downtown San Jose is at, I mean, literally it's right here. Here is, you see that little T? There's the pin. Let me see if I can do this a little better. There's the pin, and right here, here's the plaza. This is the famous art district of San Jose. So you're not too far from it. I mean, it's not walking distance or anything like that, but I would say you could get there in about 10 minutes. So yeah, and if you really wanted to do some more, again, from there to here, here's the hotel zone, here's all the restaurants, here's some more shopping. It's easy, 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 easy peasy. What can I tell you? Again, San Jose del Cabo. Let's take a look at the details on this one. And this is a home, single family, residence, covered parking. We saw this home last month when we were doing our second episode of $100,000 to $200,000. The family that enjoyed this home for many years, it looks like they made it very comfortable for themselves. It does back up to an area where you can go out and walk the dogs. And that's all she wrote on the photographs here. I'll give you a better image again on this. Let's go to hybrid. Oops. So yeah, so this is the house, and you got all this area back here where you can kind of enjoy. All right, let's take a look at the details. If there's any comments. Hermosa casa, this is all in Spanish. It's a beautiful home, 3 bedrooms, 3 baths, in a tranquil community of Monte Real, is what it says. Ideally located very close to an OXXO. Just so you guys know, an OXXO is like a 7-Eleven. Behind the famous Blackbeard barbecue. So you're really close to a restaurant as well. Offering stores, schools, parks, hospital, pharmacies. Perfect for a modern family. Designed to be tranquil. It has security gates, electronic security gates for your vehicles, a 10,000 liter in-ground cistern, that's a water reserve. In San Jose, you don't have to worry about getting water virtually on a daily basis from the municipality, which is a phenomenal thing. Having the 10,000 liter in-ground cistern is a plus. It's completely walled, ideal for kids and mascots, fresh paint, new floors, modern mini splits. All the electrical appliances are included, so they're leaving the refrigerator, the stove, the washer, the dryer. This house is move-in ready, spacious, secure, and best priced in the area. What can I say? There is no HOA. So again, if you want to live where the locals live and have a move-in ready home, this is it. What can I tell you? All right. So now let's take a quick look at the remaining properties here in Cabo San Lucas. And there's quite a few to choose from in the area. Let's see if I can simplify this. Let's take a look at this little bubble of 2 here first. All right, cool. Let's take a look at these. So these are found on what could arguably be more the Pacific side of Cabo San Lucas. These are not neighborhoods that I think we've kind of really touched on before. So for example, Maralta, if we look at the map, this is a neighborhood that is on the, there's a terrain, if you've all heard of what's called Diamante. Diamante is a golf gated community. And here's Highway 19 that goes from downtown Cabo, right here, here's Cabo, here's the marina, and it'll take you to Todos Santos. Here is the famous Diamante. So this is lowest area, beachfront, and then as you go up, it goes up in an incline. So this is higher land, for lack of a better way to describe it, highland. It's more elevated, and in this area right here, this is an old map image for whatever reason, is located this gated community, and it is gated, and it does have 2 phases to it. And currently, you're able to enjoy these views, and I say currently because there is more land in front of it, although it is at an incline. I don't know if you can quite see, but there are buildings here, but you can have a lot of horizon, blue water horizon here. These are really nice well done condominiums as far as the quality of the construction is concerned. I've been in these, I've shown these. So this is phase 2, this is phase 1 over here. And as you enter, here's a great little layout here. You enter the condo, you have your kitchen, you have a pantry, laundry area, you have your dining room, your living room. So this half of the condo covers all of that. And then over here you do have, because your master bedroom door closes here, this is an ensuite bath, okay, while this bath is servicing the social areas and the second bedroom as well. So it is fairly ample, it's great. It is much cooler here on the Pacific side, ironically, than it would be on the El Tizal hillside. Great breezes, really nice and cool. Easy access to the highway, easy access to restaurants and shopping as well. 20 minutes from downtown Cabo San Lucas. Let's take a look at the description. Maralta Cabo Living is a 145 condo complex divided into 2 phases. Each one of them has its own pool, barbecues, and sunbeds for the residents to enjoy. Great place to live if you're looking for a quiet and relaxed community. Okay, well, they're offering 6% commission to the agent. Okay, buyer's agent, that's what it says there. All right, and yeah, they do not mention the HOA fee, but there definitely is one. I would say for a property like this, you're definitely looking at under $250 HOA, probably closer to 200, maybe 175. I'd have to confirm it. $190,000. Again, 2 bedrooms, 2 full baths. Yeah, it's a nice little property. Definitely great for long-term rentals. You can get away with some vacation rental here. I got to tell you, absolutely. I mean, if people are willing to stay at Diamante, and you'd be surprised, don't take my word for it. Go to Airbnb.com, go to vacationrental.com, use the map function. Now that you're learning from me where these places are located, you know, open up this particular video on a browser window, open up another browser window with Airbnb and and VRBO.com, you know, and start to compare. Don't take my word for it. What I recommend that you guys do is you guys take a look at the months of, pick some dates between January through March, then pick another set of dates between April and June, then pick another set of dates between July and September, and then finally, you know, October through December. You see where I'm going with this? So now you have 4 different weeks in 4 different quarters, and you can really get a good feel for how the rates change over the course of the year, right? That's what I would recommend that you do. Don't take my word for it. Now, what I can tell you is that statistically speaking, the average penetration in the entire area from Cabo San Lucas to San Jose is about 40%. That means about 11 to 12 nights out of a 30-day month. That's what the average rental penetration is on vacation rentals. Now, if you feel you can do better, by all means, right? Get her done. At $190,000, your magic number, again, is $1,900 a month. That's that famous 1% per month. Your property taxes on something like this is likely going to be about $380, maybe, you know, right around in there, $400 on the high end per year. Divide that up by 12. Your HOA, I mentioned, maybe 175, right around in there. Put that into your calculator, right? And then figure it out. I think you can easily net, if you've got a good property manager, maybe you handle the vacation rental account on your own, you know, you could easily get a good net, maybe 8% net, right? That's not too shabby. And again, even if we're being very conservative, or luckily you're renting it out at 70%, you get to enjoy it 30% of the year. 30% of the year while still making that 8% on the vacation rental. And then that's not even including your equity, right? What if your equity went up 6 to 9% a year on something like this, right? So we're talking 15% potential here net yearly between your equity and your VRB, you know, your vacation rental income, right? Net. That's not too bad. 15% per year, and I get to use it. 30% of the time, that's not bad at all. Something to consider, just saying, do the numbers, don't take my word for it, see for yourself. All right, let's look at the next one. So this is in an area known as Ojasen, if I'm not mistaken. That's what the area is called. Let's go to hybrid. And it's a little closer to town. This is Brisas del Pacífico, Los Cangrejos. I think this area is called Ojasen. But in between there, here's Highway 19 again. And to give you a point of reference, what we were just looking at a moment ago, here's Diamante. The other property was right here off of this little access road. It was about right here. So going towards town, you have this road that brings you right here. This is actually a really great location. There is a university right here. I think it's the University of Baja California Sur. It's one of their satellite campuses right here. Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. There's a gym right around here as well. There's more OXXO right here. That's a super great little park right here, another little park right here. It's a nice little neighborhood, I gotta tell you. And it's very centrally located. You can easily just get up this road and you're on Highway 19. Which direction do you want to go? Again, 20 minutes to get into downtown Cabo San Lucas, even with the traffic. And before you even get into downtown, you have gasoline stations, you have this mall. At the mall, you have an auto zone, you have a movie theater, you have 2 gymnasiums, you have a supermarket, and of course, clothing, food court. There's even a Carl's Jr. there. There's even a place for you to what do you call it, charge up your electric vehicle. I mean, it's super duper easy to get to. There's a bank here as well. More shopping, supermarkets. I mean, it's great location, frankly speaking. This is the 4th floor condo, unit 3rd condo on the floor, it seems like, 4th floor. Again, this is already an elevated building. This is all covered parking here, secured underground covered parking in this section right here. I've been inside this building as well. You have this rooftop pool area with, look at these views. Look at that. It's not too shabby. I've been inside this condo. What can I tell you? Wow, they're either selling it again or they never sold it. Interesting. This is like a corner unit condo. It's right off of the stairs as you come up. Look at that. Off the living room, you even have an ocean view. So I mean, you have an ocean view condo for $150,000, 2 bedrooms, 2 baths in Cabo San Lucas. $940 square feet. Now, there is this big lot. This is immediately across the street. Could they build something here and block this view? It's possible. It's possible, right? I have to point that out. But even if they did, and they blocked that view, you're buying location. You're buying location. And it's definitely a great long-term rental. And potentially a VRBO as well. You'd be surprised. You'd be surprised. It's just a different demographic that chooses to rent in areas like this. You might rent it out for less, that's true, per night, but that means you might be able to rent it out for more nights. You never know. It is a great little condo building. The spectacular sunset views of the Pacific, along with its convenient location just 15 minutes from downtown and the Marina Mall, make it an attractive choice. The easy access to highway, one for trips to Los Santos and La Paz, adds to its convenience, having nearby amenities such as supermarkets, restaurants, movie theater, gas station, beach access enhances the overall lifestyle for residents. A fully furnished penthouse provides a comfortable, ready-to-move-in living space. Again, fully furnished. They call it a penthouse because it's a top floor unit. It does not have a private rooftop. Okay? Allowing residents to enjoy the stunning surroundings without the hassle of furnishing the place themselves. If you have any specific questions or if there's more information you'd like to know about this penthouse condominium, feel free to ask me. Yeah, contact me. The spectacular sunset views of the Pacific, along with its convenient location just 15 minutes from downtown and the Marina Mall, make it an attractive choice. The easy access to Highway 1 for trips to Todos Santos and La Paz adds to its convenience. Having nearby amenities such as supermarkets, restaurants, a movie theater, it's repeating itself. But yeah, it's a great little place. HOA fee, $125 a month. Taxes, again, these will be reassessed, guys. Totally reassessed. I would say about $300 on the high end if you're going to pay for yearly property taxes with something like this. All right, let's take a look at these 21. Here's where the bigger meat and potatoes are. All right, so we've talked about fractional ownership. This is a great one to talk about. We're going to look at this one for $200,000. It's right at our max budget for this episode. What can I get for under $200,000 to $100,000? Thank you for joining me again today. And oh, by the way, look at this. So you can get